Grandma's Tax Charades. Last Saturday, my family decided to have a game night to distract ourselves from the fact that we'd all just received our property tax bills. We started with Monopoly, which ended in a shouting match about whether using the free parking cash was cheating. It is, and eventually settled on Charades as a safe, low-stakes alternative that wouldn't end in someone flipping the board. Everyone was excited, except Grandma, who seemed oddly focused, clutching her purse like it held state secrets. The first round was typical. My sister pretended to be a giraffe, my cousin did a surprisingly accurate blender, and my dad flopped around as a fish out of water. Then it was Grandma's turn. She stood up, straightened her cardigan, and immediately began miming what looked like filling out paperwork. She squinted, counted on her fingers, and started aggressively stamping an imaginary document. We guessed everything from boring office job to overzealous librarian. She shook her head, then pantomimed handing a stack of papers to an invisible person and anxiously biting her nails. This continued for 3 more rounds. Grandma's charades became increasingly elaborate. One time, she divided the living room into income and deductions, demanded we write off the dog's chew toys as business expenses, and at one point, she even pretended to call the IRS, only to hang up and mutter about audits under her breath. The rest of us were baffled, tossing out guesses like paperwork athlete, nervous novelist, and international spy filing reports. Each time, Grandma huffed and said, "No, you're not even close." The dog, sensing our confusion, started nervously chewing on W-2 forms for solidarity. Finally, after her 5th turn of miming what looked suspiciously like a Schedule C deduction for home office supplies, my uncle threw up his hands and asked, "Grandma, what on earth are you supposed to be?" She smiled, held up an imaginary 1040, and said, "I'm just trying to get the family to appreciate a little return on investment."